In this segment, I'm going to take a look at the measuring tape option, and that's found here under your View drop-down menu. The option is for measuring tape. And you'll notice here the shortcut key for measuring tape is M. So once I choose that, notice right away that my mouse now became a small ruler, and I'll just take a small close look at that and show that basically if I click and then drag, my measuring tape moves, and as it gets longer, so does the number. So it tells me the number of millimeters that I'm looking at, and when I let go, I can click another time. So it just keeps measuring. As I move my mouse around, it just keeps measuring. And if I want to measure in a different location, I can, for example, click top of his ear, and that starts the new sort of beginning point of my ruler, and I can just measure and say, well, okay, he's got a ear that's 15 millimeters wide. Or, for example, if I zoom in a little bit, I could measure the width of his ear. So click on one side, drag my mouse across, measures to the other side, so I can see that his ear is basically 6.8 millimeters wide, or whatever. Maybe if I zoom out, how big is this piece of artwork? Click on the top of it, scroll down, and measure and say, well, it's almost 60 millimeters tall. So the measuring tape, again, every time I click, I start a new measuring tape point, and I just keep measuring, and you'll just keep measuring things until you push escape on the keyboard, and that will let go of your measuring tape altogether. So again, type, for example, I'll zoom in on an area. I'll type M for my measuring tape. I can measure the width of the little bunny's head. It's 27 millimeters wide. When I'm done measuring, I simply push escape on my keyboard, and that lets go of the measuring tape tool.